You know how much of a narcissist Elle is, right? Right? So, hello everyone. Let's talk about why I'm always right, right? No. This is a video that there was a comment that I thought I'd talk about. So we're going to talk about that and we're going to see what they have to say regarding that. So, the person said, his name is Mark. Oh, hi Mark. He said, I am you and you are me, in quotation marks. LOL, okay. Face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy. I guess you need to stop being offended too. If we're all the same person, face with tears of joy. On a more serious note, it is interesting that you aren't understanding of people being sensitive, since you seem to be pretty sensitive back in 2013, 2015. I remember people would make certain YouTube comments and you would write huge paragraphs and sometimes make entire videos trying to prove your point. I would say that meant you were pretty offended, LOL. Even when people kept trolling, I assume, and accused you of taking prednisone, you got annoyed at it, LOL. Mark, when are you going to realize that I am always right, okay? I am right 100 million% of the time, okay? There's not a single thing that I've ever gotten wrong in this lifetime. I'm always right, always, always, and forever will always be right, okay? If you don't understand that, Mark, then what the heck is wrong with you? Gosh, Elle is always right, okay? Anyone who disagrees with her is flat out wrong, no exceptions. Oh, come on now. That's not the way that I am, you know that. There have been plenty of times that I am not right with everything. I don't always make the wisest choices and decisions, but that's where you learn. When you make mistakes, you learn from that. But of course, that cognitive dissonance that we all have in our mind, causes us to not want to accept the fact that we've done something wrong and that we've made a mistake. That's what's difficult. So Mark, here I am, making an entire video to prove you wrong and prove that I am right. There you go. You figured me out. I am a narcissist, arrogant witch, but with a B. Yeah, I don't know, Mark. So, I asked about this just to understand it a bit better, and then Cindy chimes in. That was years ago. She's different now. People change. That is absolutely right, Cindy. Absolutely right. Mark says, still though, she's being like, I don't get it. People need to stop being sensitive, but she was, LOL. So my response to that was, yes, I was far more sensitive back then. However, I did not make entire videos dedicated to proving my point. And the comments about medication were indeed annoying. There's people saying I was on prednisone because of how I looked. When you hear that plenty of times, it gets annoying, yes. But just people's opinion. Again, people's opinion. It's not fact. It appears people liked making fun of me to see my reaction until I got past it. We'll talk about that in just a minute. Then they stopped being interested altogether. That comes down to their own insecurities. So if someone is taking offense, I'll give them a resource. I've given them resources to overcome that obstacle in my other videos. But it appears most people rather turn the other way and deny. So sad. Thanks for the comment, Mark. Oh, hi, Mark. So, first of all, this was on the video I made on November 30th, why people are so sensitive. I probably should have retitled that a bit better. It's not about being sensitive, okay? Sensitive and taking offense are different things. I probably should have said why people are so easily offended at everything. So people are very easily offended at so many things these days. My existence offends people. Your existence offends people. Saying that this cup is green, that offends people. What about the cups that are blue? You know, these things offend people because why? It's because their brain is not working correctly. I think is what it is. Their brain is damaged with all the toxic chemicals in the environment and the technology. So let's try to clear up what is sensitive and offended. So sensitive, I would say I was more sensitive. I wasn't really offended back then. I was more sensitive, where if people said something that I found to be hurtful, I would take it personally. I would be really upset. It would hurt me really bad. That is sensitive. Taking offense is when people are saying those things and you get very offended and you're trying to combat that and say, you are so offended, I'm so offended by this and this and that. And hopefully you it's kind of hard to explain, but hopefully you get the point of what is different there. Again, I am taking offense to your comment, Mark. That's why I'm making this whole entire video dedicated to you. Okay, but anyway, that was what I was saying. So I didn't really know exactly what videos I was trying to prove my point, to prove that I was right, but his response back was, the proof of DID videos were the entire videos I was referring to. But yeah, I get what you mean. So that was one video, Mark. That was one video, okay? And not only that, it wasn't about proving my point. That was about showing the people who don't believe it is a disorder, giving them some proof for the fact that it is a real disorder, okay? I wasn't talking about my own personal experience there. I'm talking about hypnosis, how that ties in with that, and from there, I've learned so much more that I can prove it in many, many different ways. But, again, it's an educational resource. It's for the people who have the disorder, who are perhaps denying the fact that they are struggling with something. Okay, like when people keep telling them it's not real, and they're doubting themselves, like, is it real what I'm experiencing? Because I've had that same doubt. And then when I reassured myself, this is real, what I'm going through, I can overcome this, and I did overcome that. That's offensive to people. When you overcome disorders, they don't want you to heal. That's the other thing to talk about, because a lot of people back then, they would make fun of me. They'd like to see my reaction. That's why I had so much more engagement back in 2013, 2015, because I was much more easily, I was much more sensitive. People would say things and they would try to hurt me. They would try to make me feel very negative about myself. A lot of those people who would leave those comments about, being transgender, having these disorders, saying I was taking prednisone or whatever, that was all negativity directed at me for a specific cause of causing me harm, okay? Because I don't take offense to any of that now, because I don't take it personally, because I don't care if people say that sort of stuff, they're like, oh, well, guess what? We don't care about you then, because we want to attack people who are feeling negative about themselves, so we can hopefully drive them into depression and even worse than that, okay? That was their goal back then. That was a lot of the people that I had following me back then doing that. So a lot of those people are still following me, but the fact that I'm not sensitive anymore, they don't watch my content. That's what I figured out. So a lot of those subscribers I have, 140,000, I want to say the vast majority of them are probably people who do not have genuine positive reasons to be following me. And then, well, that's not saying the majority of them. I don't know what the percentage is. I really don't. But I do know that there's a decent amount of people who want to see me break down so they can take advantage of that. Just remember that. Just remember that. But guess what, Mark? I am so much past that at this point, and I do thank you for your comment. This is a good topic to talk about. Okay. Again, I'm not taking offense. I'm not trying to prove you wrong, Mark, because I already am wrong. I mean, did I just say I was wrong? Oh my gosh, what the heck is wrong with me? No, I am always right, Mark. Always. So, yeah, it's interesting. It really is. So, that's what I've realized. And guess what? All those people, they look for these same people I've noticed here with this channel. They see me putting out a positive message, see me putting out something positive, and what do? They try to say these negative things to bring me down. So they see that I'm going up here, and they're like, oh, no, no, we want to bring you down. Well, guess what? No, it doesn't work. It does not work. So that's why they did a bunch of other tactics to try to do that. But, you know, that's how life is, okay? That's life, okay? That is life.
That's life.
Exactly. That's life.
That's life.
Yes. So it is really interesting what people do. So thank you for that. Thank you for that information, Mark. Oh, hi, Mark. I hope that hope that helped clear up some of your answers, because some of your questions rather, because it is interesting, and I probably should have worded that video differently. It's not about being sensitive. It's about taking offense to every little thing. I take offense to this cup because what about all the mugs that are out there, you know? Why does it have to be a cup? Why can't it be a mug? That's the type of people that I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the people who are very sensitive, where someone says something and they feel really hurt and they feel like they are to blame, and they feel like they are a failure. I'm not talking about those people. I'm talking about the people who take offense to the fact that this is a ceiling right here and this is a wall and it has a chip out of it right here. I take offense to that, okay? I take offense that there's a ceiling right here and I should get rid of this ceiling because it shouldn't be here. That's offensive to the wall because the wall doesn't have as much space. I'm talking about those type of people, okay? Those are the type of people that have some sort of major mental problem going on that they need to go check at the doctor. And I'm sure that they have, and are being prescribed some sort of antidepressant or something, which makes it worse. That makes it worse. Antidepressants make that worse. That is offensive to everyone who takes antidepressants, Elle. But you know.
That's life.
Exactly. That's life.
That's life.
So, hang on, we go like this.
That's life.
Okay. Anyway, I think that's all for this video. Okay. Again, I don't try to prove people wrong because I always am right. Okay, I don't need to prove people wrong because I always am. Always am right. Not joking. But yeah. But I make the videos to educate. I'm not trying to prove people wrong, because why am I going to direct a video at people who are negative? I'm going to direct people at people who are positive. So when I make a video like this, Mark, it's to clear up. I guess it's directed at someone who's I don't consider what you said a negative at all, but it was a good topic it was a good topic to discuss. So thank you for your comment. Have a good day. And all of you have a good day. And I'll catch you later. I'm going to have my amazing chili for my dinner. Oh my gosh, it was so amazing. Put some Mad Dog hot sauce in there. Oh my gosh, it was so good. It was so good. Anyway, that's all. You all take care. I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.
That's life.